Staying with India, there's a new election trend in our country promising cash to voters, specifically women voters. We are not talking about buying votes, we are talking about cash transfers, basically direct welfare payments to women. They've become a feature of Indian politics. A lot of states have their own version of it. Karnataka has Griha Lakshmi, West Bengal has Lakshmir Bhandar, Madhya Pradesh has Ladli Behna Yojana, and Telangana has Mahalakshmi. All of these schemes function in a similar fashion. Say you're a woman from an economically weaker section, then the government will directly transfer cash to you. The amount varies from state to state, but it's usually under 10,000 rupees. And like I said, it is rampant. 1/5 of all Indian women get direct cash transfers. But what explains this strategy, and does it even work? Well, women are emerging as a very powerful vote bank in India. And the numbers are proof. In the 1960s, we had a voter-sex ratio of 715, basically 715 women voters for every 1,000 male voters. By the 2000s, that number went to 883 women for every 1,000 men. Today, women voters outnumber men in 14 Indian states. In last year's election, women turnout was higher than men's. So like I said, women are now a serious vote bank, hence the clamour to appease and woo them. But not all states can bankroll this. Let me show you a report. 3 years ago, only 2 Indian states gave cash transfers to women. Now, around 12 states do it. They're spending some 1.7 lakh crore rupees on these payments, which is around 19 billion US dollars. That's around 0.5% of India's total GDP. That's how much states are spending on cash transfers. 0.5% of our GDP. But the story does not end there. Half of those 12 states run a deficit, meaning they are spending more than they earn. Basically, they are taking loans to fund these payments. Now, this report has put the focus on cash transfers. Is this the way forward, and do they actually work? For starters, it's always better to spend based on your means. A Maharashtra or a Tamil Nadu can afford cash transfers. Both of them are economic powerhouses. But a poorer state, it must be absolutely sure of success. If not, it could be fiscal irresponsibility. And there's enough data to take that decision on whether it's working or not. Cash transfers got a boost during the pandemic. 186 countries increased such payments in 2020 and 2021. And yes, they are proven to work. Studies show that cash transfers improve women's labor participation. They give women control over their resources, and they also give them a stronger role at home. Basically, women become the decision makers. And you can't argue with the logic here. Women have historically been denied equal opportunities, plus they have a multiplier effect on the economy. You empower a woman, you empower a family. So the logic behind cash transfers is solid. Having said that, there are 2 main concerns. Number 1, what is your motive behind doing it? Is it simply to get votes? Or is it to genuinely empower women? If it's empowerment, then payments alone are not enough. You must have a holistic plan to put more girls in school, to create more jobs for them, and to make their lives safer. If you can do that, then payments make sense. They will basically boost your existing empowerment goals. Secondly, is it truly reaching the right people? Cash transfers are done via your bank accounts. Almost 90% of Indian women have a bank account today. So the payment itself is not a problem. But look at the numbers after that. Only 30% women have a debit card. Only 21% have savings. Less than 19% use digital payments, and 17.5% have dormant accounts. Again, do you see the problem here? It's not enough to give money to women. They must have control over that money. If the payments are withdrawn and handed over to men, there's no point. If the accounts are handled by men, again, no point. So government should think long and hard about these transfers. Yes, they're important, but they should be part of a strategy, not the entire strategy. If not, we may enter an endless cycle of reckless spending, more cash transfers, more debt, and no empowerment.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.